Hello students, welcome to video lesson 6.1. This is going to be a really quick, really short video, just sort of introducing chapter 6. We're going to spend just a couple days here talking about circles, okay? We're going to talk about area and circumference of circles specifically in our video tomorrow. But for today, we're just going to talk about the vocabulary of a circle, okay? We're just going to review the vocabulary of a circle and maybe add one new thing over here. So in a circle, when we talk about the area and the perimeter, right, we have a different name for perimeter now. We call it circumference. In order to calculate those, we're going to use the dimensions of a circle. And really the only dimension of a circle that we need to worry about is the radius. Okay, and the radius of a circle is the distance from the center of the circle, center is here, to the edge of the circle. Okay, this distance, this green segment here, is the radius, right? If I put two radiuses together, right, and go all the way across the circle through the center, that's something called the diameter. Okay, those are very, very much related to each other. So what we say is that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Okay, radius is half as much as the diameter. Diameter is twice as much as the radius, okay? That's really the only dimension that we ever have for a circle. So that's all that we're gonna need when we calculate the area, when we calculate the circumference of a circle, okay? So important to know, if you are given the diameter, but you need the radius, we have to divide that by 2. If you are given the diameter and you need the radius, we need to divide that by 2, okay? So diameter, radius, the difference, hopefully we have some understanding of. Radius is center to the edge, diameter all the way across the circle through the center, okay? The only other vocabulary word that is going to show up in the IXL topic that I'm asking you to practice today, just to make sure that we're all clear, radius, diameter, and all that stuff, is here, okay, is a chord. The diameter is really a specific type of what we call a chord in a circle. Okay, a chord is any segment that goes across the circle. Okay, both of the end points, we would say, need to be on the circle. Okay, any segment that has both of its end points on the circle is something called a chord. So obviously a diameter fits that definition, right? Because it has one end point here on the circle, it has one end point down here on the circle. So this is also a chord. A diameter is just a specific chord that goes through the center, okay? So a chord, generally, a segment across the circle, and we generally consider a chord not to go through the center, because if it went through the center, then it would be called a diameter, right? Now, a couple other things that we can talk about in terms of vocabulary of a circle. There are things called central angles, so like angles in the center of the circle. For example, where two radiuses would meet each other, they create what we call a central angle, okay? And then pieces of the edge of a circle, so like, for example, pieces of a pizza crust, like from this point over to this point, these are called arcs, okay? These are called arcs, A-R-C. So arcs on a circle are sort of related to central angles, okay? Two radiuses both start in the center and go to different points on the circle. They create a central angle in the middle. They create an arc on the outside, on the edge of the circle, okay? If you have any questions about any of this vocabulary, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, like I said, today's just a day of review. The other thing that I should mention before we go is when we have a circle, we normally name that circle by its center point. Okay, so for example, if I have a circle, here, and this is my center point right there. If the center point is, let's say it's point K, then I would call this, I would draw a circle symbol with a dot in the middle, and I would say circle K. Okay, I know it looks like OK, but this would be our notation for a circle. Okay, so your book is going to use this kind of thing. They're going to say, draw circle M. Well, okay, I'm just going to draw a circle. and then the middle point right there, I'm going to label M. That would be circle with M as the center. Okay, so when you see this notation, circle K, circle M, circle P, circle R, whatever it is, that's just telling you what they want you to label the center point, okay? And then they will name for you segments, like they might say they want a radius that's KL. Okay, they want this to be a radius, so we would just take from K, and out on the circle here, we'd put L. So K to L would be a radius, okay? Just some notation stuff, how we would name a segment, right? Remember, segments get the line over the top. Radiuses, diameters, chords, they're all segments. And then circles are named with their center point, all right? If you have any other questions, please reach out to me and let me know. Otherwise, that's all I have for you right now, and we'll talk to you soon.